Hey there guys, and welcome to a supplementary episode for Let's Speedrun Link's Awakening DX 100%. Although this tutorial will be applicable to all categories that get the Armos key, or fight the Armos Knight. So this video is going to be talking about Bootstrats, and what Bootstrats is it's a way to kill the Armos Knight by just using your boots and sword, and it is a very quick strat. But it can be pretty tough to get down at first. It's very timing based. It requires a musical cue. It requires you to be in very particular positions, or a very particular position at the start. Just to let you know, there are a couple of different ways to do Bootstrats. The way Zorlax does his Bootstrats are quite different from the way that I do mine. But the reason being is I've found, like, the setup he uses requires you to be, like, ever so slightly over to the right, like 1 pixel to the right of center in this room, and the musical cue is a little bit less obvious to me, although I know he uses a visual cue instead of musical, so that's probably why. But the thing I like about this strat is that it doesn't require you to change your position once you come in. Once you start, this is your starting position, so you can just boot right up to the room. So, with that said, I'll show you what it looks like, and then I will kind of break it down for you. So there you go. That is what Bootstrats should look like. Now, there are a few things going on right at the beginning. The setup is almost the most important thing. Like, that first dash is almost the most important thing out of this entire thing. Because if you mess up the first dash, it's a good bit more difficult to recover than if you mess up, like, any of those last 3. So basically, when you walk in, you want to make sure you're immediately walking forward to activate him as soon as possible. And then you want to, let me see here. So basically what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to walk up, activate him, and then go back down and make it so you're, like, around these pixels right down here. The exact position is not, like, pixel perfect, but it is fairly precise. If you're too far forward, you're going to dash into him too quickly, and it's going to mess everything up. You're going to take a hit, and then you're going to have to just recover with feather strats or something like that. So make sure you're very close to the bottom of the screen, and face up towards him, making sure you're still fully centered. The musical cue is, let's see, right here. So it's the third set of the ba-da-ba-da, 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 da, right there. So it's kind of the like, if the Stalfos in Dungeon 5 is the second one, this is the third one. And that is when you start charging your boots and moving forward. And then immediately after that, you're gonna bonk into the wall, which is good. And then as soon as he jumps up to hit you, you want to charge up your boots, start charging your boots again, and that will cause you, without holding a direction, that'll cause you to bonk into the wall while also getting a third hit in on him. And from that point, it really is just a matter of timing out your boot dashes, charging your boots while you're walking away from him, and then turning around at the exact right time so that you will dash into him and push him farther away. The timing can be very precise and tight, and it's kind of hard to explain. It's something you're gonna just have to practice and get under your fingers. So again, you want to be close to the bottom here, right there. Oh, whoops, that was my mistake. This is why you want to make sure you activate him. See, so that's what you want to avoid. And if you are close or good about it, you can, like, bonk off the wall and stuff and recover from that. but it can be a bit harder, so... Oops. Darn. Was hoping to show you a recovery for Bootstrats, but yeah, that's kind of, at that point, you just want to switch to the feather. So there, and then just tight timing on those dashes right there. It's something that you'll just kind of need to practice. But yeah, and basically you can recover from Bootstrats if you take damage there. You can just like bonk without getting the third hit in, and then you can do the three dashes into him, and then you can just bonk off the wall again and then get a final slash in. But yeah, that's pretty much all there is to it, though. That's basically the setup. That's pretty much everything. Dang. Didn't make it from the wall. You can also be super stubborn and like just try and recover it even if it doesn't work out for you, like I'm doing right here. But that's pretty much it. That's basically all there is to it. It's just a matter of getting the timing down and getting yourself set in position correctly, which I have not been. So yeah, those are pretty much all of the important points. In any percent categories, this is exactly the same strat that you would use. And yeah, that's pretty much Bootstrats for you. So that is going to do it for the video. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you next time.